Hi guys, Mark Naven here, and I'm joined by Mish Daniels. Thanks for joining us, Mish.
Thanks, Mark. Thanks for the invitation.
That's okay, no worries. So look, Mish is like me, a buyer's agent, but a little bit different. Mish is a commercial buyer's agent, so looking at commercial properties, obviously. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about what you do, Mish?
Okay, so three things basically is I'm a property educator in commercial property because there's so many moving parts in commercial property.
Yep.
So I basically help people buy commercial properties that are all positive yielding. So I
Yep.
make sure that they get into positive yielding properties. A lot of people come from negative or neutral yielding portfolios in real estate, in residential real estate, and they want to do commercial. So it's pretty hot at the moment.
Got some good nice high yields with the commercial stuff.
Yeah, some really nice high yields, and it creates cash flow and it adds to serviceability.
Yeah.
So I would coach them how to do that. So I've got a training program that coaches them how to do that.
Because education is really important, especially with commercial, because I think people feel that it's foreign to them. So
Yes.
having someone to help guide them and educate them through that process is an enormous value for people out there.
Absolutely, because like I said, in commercial there's so many moving parts of it, because you've got the building, you've got the tenant, you've got the leases, you've got the surrounding, all of that. So a lot of people burn their fingers by purchasing the wrong thing for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's just very nice having somebody that...
It's like any sort of property, there's good property to buy and there's ones you should maybe avoid,
Yeah.
for different reasons. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
okay, so that's the education side of it.
Yeah.
Sometimes they get a little intimidated and they just don't have time, so they're time poor, and that's where I step in as a buyer's agent. So I would go out and I'd find the property for them. I would do a master plan for them and find out exactly what they need, what type of property is perfect for them. We would do budgeting for them. We take them through a whole strategy basically. Set everything up and make sure that they're market ready, so that when we find those properties we jump into them.
Jump on it straight away. Fantastic.
Yeah.
So that brings me on to my next question, because this is all about people understanding what you do, but also how they might be able to help you and what you're looking for to grow your business. So what are you looking for? How can people help you grow your business, and what do you need?
Okay, so thank you. Great question. I work a lot with people who are sitting on a pile of cash and don't know what to do with it, you know, and they're earning 2.8% in the bank, and just by spending some time, I just help them out through. So that would be the one thing. Investors, people who want to transit from negative geared properties to positive geared properties. Quite a lot of investment organizations as well, and anybody that is basically looking for any sort of or relative real estate advice. So there are a couple of business brokers in the room that focus on the businesses. However, they don't have the skill of knowing how to speak to the businesses about their buildings and the potential that the building has as a totally separate entity, which would give them a dual income, and they could leverage a lot more out of it. So just working with anybody that's in the real estate space or that wants to get into the real estate space. I think there's quite a lot of leverage there.
Fantastic. So one of my new questions that I've decided to start asking is, obviously there is other buyers agents out there and other commercial buyers agents out there. What's your point of difference? What makes you so exceptional at what you do?
Okay, thank you. Nice question. And I think a lot of people relate to me because I'm very hands-on, and I spend a lot of time kind of tapping into their psyche about where they are and their pains,
Right.
So as opposed to just finding them a property and saying, hey, this yields up and the numbers stack up and that sort of thing, I would spend more time with them psychologically, and the coaching process is where they really find value. So going through that master plan and explaining to them how it works and laying it out, because
so they've got a bit of a plan in front of them.
So I've got a series of steps that I take them through, which is their personal plan, which is their financial plan, which is their strategy plan, and then from there we would build on strategy 1, strategy 2, strategy 3. So it really is a complete gestalt helping them not just with one product.
Yeah.
There it is, go off and learn it yourself.
Yeah.
I make myself very available. They can phone me. They can set meetings, appointments. So I'm very available, and I'm a people's person. I love people. I like working with people.
Yeah, absolutely. I have, we've spoken many times, and definitely get that from you.
Yeah.
So final question for tonight, which is always something pretty interesting, and I know that you were talking about it a little bit before, but it's around goals and what you're hoping to achieve with your business, and that can be sort of like whether that's in the next 3 months or whether it's in the next 5 years. What are you hoping to do? What do you want to achieve?
Okay. Well, I'm really passionate about seeing that sparkle in people's eyes when they see that they can be adding to their serviceability. Because let's face it, everybody wants to earn more, right?
Absolutely.
So I think my biggest goal is to have a minimum of 15 people a month, new people whom I can be coaching, that I can be helping, and it's really coming from a space of helping them move forward with where they want to go.
Yeah.
So as a coach, I want to see people reaching their end target. I want to see them going towards their target. And yes, I'd like to build it. And my biggest dream is to build a community, and to build it collaboratively. I've always run big businesses, and I call it growing people. I love staff. I love teaching staff. I love helping people move ahead with me. So in terms of what do I need, and I'm working with a couple of people in the room who are helping me in terms of I'm helping them. So
fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, that's excellent, Mish, and thanks for sharing with us everything that you do and your goals and what it is that you're looking for as well. So thanks very much.
Thank you for the time.
And we'll catch you on the next video.
Thank you.
See ya.